Morning everyone, my name is Ram Dhamija. Welcome to my channel. Today is 22nd of June and there is significant development on the geopolitical front which was expected actually. And what has happened is that overnight US has got involved in the Iran-Israel war, and yesterday there was bombings actually that have been done on the Iran's nuclear facilities. So with this the scope of the war has kind of spread wider. Whether this is going to continue or not, we're going to come to know in the next few days, but it is certainly an escalation because now three countries are involved, and most importantly US is involved, which is considered one of the biggest markets for basically everything, and especially with regards to the financial markets. So this will have repercussions, and repercussions are going to come in terms of three things. Firstly, it will be the most important will be the price of oil. So we will have to see where the price of oil opens tomorrow morning. If the price of oil crosses 80, which in all likelihood it might, because it could mean that the oil supplies will be disrupted and hence the oil prices will spike. Then it could mean not mean good for our markets as well. So that is one thing that we need to keep an eye on. The second thing would be the Strait of Hormuz, which Iran controls. So if that is shut or that is affected, the global trade gets affected because of that. So that is going to have an impact on the markets as well. As of now, there is no news for that, but if and when that happens, that could be another negative. What could be the positive out of this would be that this war actually ends soon, because now the stated goal of dismantling Iran's nuclear facilities is done. If that happens, then the markets will rejoice and rejoice in a very robust fashion. So we will have to see when that happens, if and when that happens, and which side the war actually goes. So if there's a de-escalation, if there's a stoppage of war, then expect the markets to rally whenever that happens, maybe 2 days, 3 days from now, no one knows. But Monday morning looks like there might be some reaction, and we will have to see how big the reaction is of the markets. Gift Nifty on Friday itself had corrected by 100 points. So there was some weakness which was already shown, and this was on back of very strong closing on Friday. When Friday everything was looking like it's going up, and markets were looking in a very strong shape, and our markets frankly are in a very good shape if you ask me, because of various things. Our economy is completely insulated from these kind of events. RBI has done a fantastic job of injecting liquidity into the system. The rates have been cut, the earnings are fine, and our companies actually show very robust growth, and the SIP inflow continues. So all these factors are contributing to the strength in our markets, and it is likely to continue over the medium long term. Our strength will continue, there's no doubt. And also we've gone through a good correction. The correction actually started happening in September, and it continued till February. Though we are still down from the September high, but not much. We are about 4-5% down from the September high, and some indices like banks etc have already made a new all-time high. So having said that, our markets are looking absolutely fine. They were looking very strong on Friday. Let's see what Monday brings in. Will Monday bring in some sort of a dip? If that dip comes, will it be a buying opportunity? We'll have to see how big the dip is and how it pans out. So I'll take you through what are the factors that are affecting our markets going ahead into this week, and we'll have a good discussion on all of them. So starting off first with the Nifty 3-minute chart. This is the Nifty 3-minute chart. We opened somewhere over here 24,800 on Friday, and then we completely just zoomed. And we closed pretty much on the high point of the day. We kind of crossed 25,100 also, and we closed at somewhere around 25,080 odd. So it was a very good session with full of strength in Nifty, and all the call writers had to run for cover. And this is now the daily chart of Nifty, which is more important. So if you look at the daily chart in Nifty, we had made a initial top of 25,210 some 10 days back, okay, and from there we started a consolidation phase. So basically you see it's a consolidation phase that's happening since pretty much since 12th of May. So 12th of May to 20th of June, it's a consolidation in the 25,000 range, and within that we sometimes go up, we sometimes go down. Like 13 June was a down day, but then from there we are smartly recovered. So we are not breaking this range. We tried to. This was the day when Iran-Israel conflict broke out, 13th of June. We made a low of 24,500, and this was the day when the ceasefire was announced, 12th of May. So this is what you can see, the big candle, and the low that was made on Iran-Israel conflict was actually did not actually break this 24,500 level. Okay, so this becomes a very, very significant one. That's why you see the dotted line over here, that if tomorrow, of course I don't see tomorrow breaking this level, but even going ahead, till the time we are able to hold this level, then our markets are absolutely fine. They should rally from here till the time this level is taken out. If this level is taken out, then the other things like this level becomes important, which is the 9th of May level, which is India-Pakistan low, 23,900. Then that becomes the next important level. So first level is 24,500, the second level will be 23,900, and on the upside 25,200 becomes very, very important. I've been saying this for like last couple of months, that two levels were important, 24,800 and 25,200. So we have been in that particular range only, and till the time we break out of that range on either side, the direction of the market is going to be in the consolidation phase. But what it looks like is that we are going through a time correction phase with strength, okay, and the market is actually building up for the next rally. Whenever this geopolitics news is out of the way, I think we should take out the all-time highs. It's just a matter of time. So market might react on Monday, but we are headed upwards in the medium to long term is my understanding. This is Bank Nifty chart. It will be very clear what strength basically means. So you are seeing Bank Nifty cleared its all-time high on 23rd April. Then it cleared it on 6th of June. Then it made a new all-time high on 9th of June. So Bank Nifty has been in a tear away mode, and it is the ones that is leading this particular rally. So you can see that Bank Nifty strength is quite strong, and just a matter of time before 57,000 also gets taken out on Bank Nifty. Now let's come to the options data. What is the option data suggesting? It was a good Friday, so of course there were more puts added, about 6 crore puts versus 3 crore calls, and because of that the Nifty open interest is now at 1.12, so which is fairly balanced, and I would say it's good that 14 crore calls versus 16 crore puts are there in the system. So it is pretty strong and healthy as we speak. Coming to the premiums of the straddle. Now what happened was that we opened at somewhere around 320-25 odd, and we did not decay on Friday. Maybe the markets had some sense that it's quite uncertain out there, so the markets did not decay in terms of the straddle. There was hardly any decay in straddle premiums, and we closed pretty much where we opened. And now come tomorrow, Monday, we might actually have a jump in the straddle price. We might open at 350, 370 odd, depending on how the global markets are reacting and what the news flow is. If that be the case, then it's going to be good premium for 4 days for the option writers. So that just might turn out to be very well for going ahead. Now the news, I'm sure all of you know, the news is pretty clear and evident. This is Mr. Trump saying that Trump addresses the nation after bombing 3 Iranian nuclear sites, and the United States bombed 3 Iranian nuclear sites Saturday evening. President Trump announced the US dropped 6 bunker buster bombs on Fordo nuclear site and fired missiles. Trump called the strikes very successful, saying the mission completely and totally obliterated Iran's nuclear capability. So this is the news which we are seeing in the media all across. Now coming back to the markets, where are we from our all-time highs? As I said, Nifty is just below now 5% after the good move on Friday, and small cap is at -10. Mid cap is doing even better than Nifty. It's at -4.3. Nifty next is at almost -15. And alpha is at -17, momentum is at -18. So alpha, momentum, etc. are still to take off. IT is not been doing well. IT is -15, but it's recovered a lot. FMCG is not doing well, it's at minus 18. So all these are lagging now behind the main rally which is happening in your private banks, Nifty Bank and Fin Nifty. So you can see that they are the ones who are leading this rally. They've already made their all-time highs many times over. Now let us see what is the reaction that is there, because today only the crypto market is open. So crypto market is down surprisingly. You can see Bitcoin is down minus 3%, Ethereum is down minus 10%, and so on and so forth. So crypto market is reacting a big time. They are all down because of this conflict. So we will have to see once the market opens tomorrow, what is the reaction of crude, what is the reaction of Asian markets, what is the reaction of US futures, and then we will be able to take a call how our markets are going to also react. This is the Bitcoin chart. So Bitcoin is at 102. It is still above 100,000, but it made a top of about 110,000 and it is nowhere near that. It's 8 to 10% down from that, and but still strong. I would say still strong. 102,000 is still very strong. This is the daily chart of, you will be able to see, yeah. So this is the top that we made, 111,000. This was made on 22nd of May, yeah, 22nd of May, and now we are at 102,000. So this is the Bitcoin chart that you can see. Coming to what are the other cues in the global market. So as you can see, US, everything is in red. This is very typical. I've never seen everything in red, but US 30 years is down, which is good. S&P VIX was down on Friday. This will shoot up. US 10 years is down, which is good again. Nasdaq was down. Nasdaq futures is also down. Bitcoin is down. This is the live prices of Bitcoin. US dollar index is down at 98, which is again good news for emerging markets. Our currency is down, which we need to keep an eye on. It should not cross this particular range that we have. And gold and silver both are down. These two I'm expecting that they are going to shoot up on Monday. Now this is the Brent oil chart. As you can see that we had reached almost 80. I think if there is no further news flow, then this particular commodity is going to cross 80 in my opinion. So because this might not be very good news. So it made a high in January of about 82. So let's see if that thing gets broken. This is the gold chart. Now gold again is at all-time high. This I'm expecting will break the all-time high with this particular news. So we are at 3368. We should easily go above 3400 come tomorrow. So that is going to be the news flow. So this is the news flow that is there. The markets are likely going to react tomorrow morning, but as I've been maintaining that any reaction could be a good buying opportunity for us. And during these times, that you have to be very, very cognizant of the fact that you have to make your portfolio strong, you have to make your portfolio robust, you have to buy when the markets are down, and if you have a good system of buying, then only you can buy it. And that is where I help people in building their mutual fund portfolio. So if you are interested in building a very strong, robust mutual fund portfolio which can handle such volatility, which can handle such downside, and which will participate in the upside, then you can contact me through the Google form. Just leave your details over there and I'll get in touch with you, and I will guide you how to make a very strong mutual fund portfolio. I'm a mutual fund portfolio distributor myself, and I'm NSM certified and AMFI registered. So I help clients build a strong, robust mutual fund portfolio. So if you're interested, please fill up that form. So this is a good time, as I've been maintaining. Whenever the market's correct, you should be ready to deploy your capital, which you have been waiting for, because markets doesn't give you too many dips. When the real bull run starts, there are years on end which you will not get even 3-4% kind of a dip also. So whenever the markets are down, whenever there is a news flow which doesn't directly impact us, because geopolitical wars, etc., though they might be very, very difficult periods for the markets, if it's not the home country, then the markets tend to, in the medium and long term, shrug it off and go higher. So that is what I am also expecting, that in the medium and long term our markets are going to create new all-time highs, many new all-time highs as we go ahead, and that is evident from the strength in our markets. So if you have the money to deploy, it is a good time to deploy the money whenever the corrections set in. So that's it from me now. If you like my content, if you like my channel, please do subscribe to it. Please do share it with your friends and family for regular updates, and I shall see you soon with another update pretty soon. Till then, be safe, take care, and have a good weekend. Bye bye.